Barca family, I wanted to make this video today. Welcome to the channel because yesterday at the Ballon d'Or Gala, something happened that left me completely speechless. Why? Because I think the ranking position of Pedri and Raphinha does not match what should have happened. Players who have been decisive, important, right? Even more than that. And I think that in this Ballon d'Or ceremony, neither of them was given the value they deserve. That's why I'm asking you to like and stay. Stay until the end to hear my opinion, to hear what I think and what I believe. Of these two players who, for me, have been among the best of last season by far, and who have been totally underrated. In this 2025 Ballon d'Or ceremony, let's start by talking about and reviewing how the ranking turned out. That top 10, a top 10, in which Pedri Gonzalez, ladies and gentlemen, it's unfortunate. They haven't included him among the 10 best players in the world from last season. Let them tell me that Nuno Mendes, Donnarumma, Cole, Palmer, Mbappe, Hakimi, Raphinha, Salah, Vitinha, and Lamine Yamal, plus Dembele, who has won the Ballon d'Or, have been better than Pedri. All right? Because for Dembele and Lamine Yamal or Raphinha to be in the fight, in the bidding, well, it seems logical to me. In fact, I would have always put Pedri among the top 5, among the 5 best. But the fact that many of these players I've mentioned ended up ahead of Pedri Gonzalez, a Pedri who has such enormous class, so much elegance. It's football. I've said it. Pedri is football. And today football is sad. It's sad, especially for players like him and Pedri Gonzalez, who finished 11th. I mean, are there really 10 players in the world who are better than Pedri? When Pedri is with the ball, when it comes to football, he's poetry. Pedri is the one who makes football look beautiful. And he's the one who makes everyone else, his teammates, better. I think it's very unfair, really unfair what has been done to Pedri Gonzalez at this Ballon d'Or ceremony. I don't know what more Pedri needs to do. If winning the Champions League or winning a World Cup already catapults you to being the best, then what else does he have to do? I just don't get it. I think a player who has been the brain of Barcelona, who has played the best football in Europe, a footballer who, moreover, has also been key for the Spanish national team to reach the final of the Nations League. A footballer like Pedri, who has had such an incredible season, so impressive. Who has made Hansi Flick's team operate, as I said, as the best team in the world last season. If it hadn't been for the elimination in the Champions League semi-finals, I imagine Pedri would have been valued a bit more. But even so, still, how unfair. I mean, how unfair, even though Barca didn't win the Champions League, that they valued this player like that. I think the type of footballer profile, it seems like not. With charm with people, I don't get it. Or with the people who voted. There's another similar case that also seems very unfair to me, which is the case of Fabian Ruiz, which, even though it's not related, I'm bringing up as well. Fabian is another football genius, a magician like Pedri. And they have placed, for example, Vinicius ahead of Fabian Ruiz or Scott McTominay from Napoli. I mean, there are things about this gala that leave you completely perplexed and you say, how can this be? I mean, players of the caliber of Fabian, who has practically won everything with Paris Saint-Germain as well. They leave him so far behind, so far back. And then there are players who are indeed good. We won't disrespect anyone, but it's blatant that they put him ahead. Well, it makes me angry. Actually, it makes me sad, more than angry. In Pedri's position, and when I say Pedri, someone who embodies football, he's the one who makes things happen. It's good for kids to fall in love with this sport. Honestly, I really have to do the same. The same defense from Raphinha, a Raphinha who has been the best player in the top 5 leagues, who has the most combined goals and assists in Europe statistically. Whether it's in the Champions League, La Liga, Copa del Rey, or any competition. Well, among the best, I can say the best. Top scorer tied with other players with Guirassy in the Champions League. Such a decisive player, so providential, so good and so decisive. Raphinha, who besides having scored so many goals and assists, has given his all. I mean, he has been an exemplary footballer, Raphinha. He has been exemplary in every way. Raphinha is an example of overcoming adversity because just a season ago, he was out of Barcelona, he was written off, and he has been an example for children and for everyone that anything can be achieved. He has earned the captaincy. He has won the hearts of the Barca fans and the football world. Today, he is the captain of Brazil and the leader of Brazil, ahead of Vinicius, Rodrigo, and many top players. Raphinha deserved to be among the top three. He deserved to win the Ballon d'Or as much or even more than Dembélé and that Ninja Mal. Listen to what I'm telling you. He would have totally deserved it. It's unfair they put him in 5th place. I don't think it's fair that Salah and Vitinha are ahead of him, with all due respect to Vitinha, who is a great player, and Mohamed Salah is also a great player. Success, but Mohamed Salah has won the Premier League and gets eliminated in the Champions League in the round of 16. And Dembélé, he has won the national treble with Barcelona. He's crushing Real Madrid, scoring goals everywhere he needs to. I mean, being a mega top player, he should have been in the top 3 or even won the Ballon d'Or. Therefore, I think my opinion is clear. I think with Dembélé, well, he got the Ballon d'Or and we applauded him. Well deserved. Just like if Lamine Yamal or Pepe Raphinha had won it. But what mistreatment. How sad. What a Pedri. A world-class player, the best midfielder in the world, ended up in 11th place. Throwing it all away. His season, honestly, although for us colors, we don't need this award. We all know what's up. Even a lot of people from Madrid have said it in the comments, and I'm waiting for yours too. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about Pedri's position and Raphinha's position? From my view, football feels sad today, mainly because of these two players. Lamine Yamal, however, is a joy. Champion again of the best in the World Cup, under 21 and silver ball at just 18. What more could you want from Lamine Yamal? But what happened to Pedri and Raphinha family is really unfair and very sad. The key point is that Barca and the Spanish national team will have this guy for another year. Many thanks to Pedri and Raphinha, and truly thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you've given us this year, to all the Barca fans. And to Spain's national team, also for Pedri. And I think the work deserves praise. And how do you represent Football Club Barcelona around the world? Encouragement to Pedri and Raphinha. I'll wait for your comments. Barca yesterday, today, always. Smash the like button and share this video.